welcome back to my channel, and today I am here to share with you guys my camera collection that I've collected over the years, because some of it are vintage and it is like 20 years older than I am. So I'm excited to share it with you guys. So let's start on with the video. These are the cameras that I have. It's either it is a film camera or a digital camera, it's a DSLR, things like that, and it's basically on photography, and I only have two cameras that are on videography. So here are my cameras. Ta-da! And also most of my cameras aren't even working. I know that's sad, but I love the aesthetic and how vintage it looks, so I just decided to keep it anyway. So the first camera that I want to share with you guys is the SLR that my dad gave me, which is very vintage, and it's not working anymore. It's actually you know those old back then when people take pictures, you're supposed to develop them and then you'll get the physical ones after that, and this is what it is. So my dad bought this when he was studying in Japan, and I found it when I was like cleaning the store the other day, and then I asked him if I could have it, even though it can't even work anymore. I did try to go to the film shop and see if it's like savable, but apparently it's not. So because the door is broken, as you can see here, the door is very broken, and hence it's either I wrap a rubber band around it to secure the flap over here, and if you look through the viewfinder here, it looks rather vintage, and it has like a very sepia and like orangey warm color when you look into the viewfinder, but it's a pity that I can't really use this, but the camera looks very sturdy and looks really nice. So the next camera that I want to introduce you to would be this video camera. Do you see? It looks so cool, it's so vintage. I was hoping, I found this when I was cleaning the store still, and I was so excited if I could like really use it because it looks so cool, but unfortunately the battery is completely dead. I found the entire box filled with all its little stuff and utensils, stuff like that, and I couldn't salvage it, so it's completely like broken in a way. This is my dad's as well. He used to use it when he was younger, and yeah, I can't use this anymore because the battery is dead. And apparently you can either record your videos on a CD, on a small CD, as well as a cassette, and that's pretty cool. It would create such a very retro kind of video if I were to record from this little camcorder, so that's a bummer, but I'm still keeping it because it looks really cute, and I love how, you know, comfortable it feels to have it on your palm, your hand like this. So yeah, I really wish I could have used this. So this is the next camera. This is also a film camera, but it is used underwater. So basically this camera is covered by this transparent plastic that is detachable. You're supposed to use the camera how it is, just like that. So I haven't tried to use this, nor have I asked if it's like not broken or what. So the next camera that I want to share with you guys would be this Diana Mini that I bought from Saroja for 100 ringgit, and it's extremely cute. You've seen me carrying this camera, this little film camera, everywhere I go, and on my Instagram feed. Like basically I have this pretty much everywhere when it's sunny, because it's not advisable to take pictures indoors when you're using this camera because you don't have a flash attached to it. So basically I take pictures outside when I use this camera, and it turns out really good in my opinion, even though it's like, you know, it's supposed to come up blurry, but I really like how vintage looking it is. And the amazing thing about this camera is that you don't use a single battery inside. It's entirely manual, and I love the strap over here as well because it's easier to carry around when you're out with friends, and you can just sling it around your body. I love capturing all these like random moments of my friends or family, and then just having this on film, it creates a very intimate and memorable kind of moments rather than taking pictures on your phone. It feels more exclusive when you're taking pictures through a film camera. When I first started YouTube, I only had one camera to begin with. I had this DSLR that my dad had bought like when I was 14, not for me but for the whole family. I used this Nikon DSLR a Mark D3 100, and this is a camera that I used when I first made my YouTube video. And it's very nostalgic because although the audio was terrible, it was so bad, but the camera quality is top notch. And although it has manual, you have to you can't autofocus, you're supposed to focus it manually. There's a lot of like cons to this camera, but I still feel very nostalgic about it because I made my first YouTube video with this camera, and a lot of other videos that year that I made that I was so proud of. And so this camera really brought a lot of memories back to me. So I'm gonna show you guys the latest camera that I'm using currently. I bought this camera solely because I really want to make YouTube videos properly, and I invested a lot of money in it. I worked very hard to save as much as money possible to buy this camera. So this is the Fujifilm Mark XA3, and as you can see here, I'm sorry, I don't have a tripod, I'm using this. I don't question it, but anyways, as you can see here, this is me. The viewfinder right here, it flips over, so it's easier when I'm taking videos like selfie wise. And yeah, the lens is beautiful, and I saved up to 1,900 ringgit, around that price, just to get this camera and its other like tools and such. Like for instance, this thing over here, it's not together with the camera, but it is, I bought it separately because the guy convinced me that it's really well for like lighting and such, and hence when you twist this around and you flip it overwards, you're gonna see like a difference in your pictures. So apparently to them not. And then here, as you can see, this is the slot where you can include your flash. I don't have a flash with me. I didn't buy a flash, but other than that, I was very happy with my purchase. Look at it, it's so cute. And yeah, so I started using this camera earlier this year, and if you had noticed, yes, the quality has changed as well from my iPhone to this Fujifilm, and hence I am very happy with my purchase, and I am glad that I'm using this camera. So that's all of my cameras that I have with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys liked this video. And I'm so happy that I get to share with you guys all of the cameras that I use over the years, and I really hope that I get to add more cameras in the future to increase the collections that I have today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video, and if you do give it a thumbs up, and if you do enjoy watching the rest of my videos, do subscribe. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!